Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you everything inside of the new Bizzy Bee update and how to complete the entire thing. Let's go ahead and get right into this video. The very first thing I want to show you before I get into any of the new items or pets or anything like that, I want to show you the new event that they've added that you guys know that it's here and how to complete it, basically. So go to the middle and you're going to see there's a new bee farm event right here. As you guys can see, we're going to see the swarm event. So basically what the swarm event is when you deploy it or whenever it naturally happens, it will naturally happen or you can pay for it to happen. Note also, I am in a private server, so these prices are not what they will be in the actual game. As you can see, I just went ahead and paid, and it's going to spawn these out, and they're going to go pollinate everyone's farm. Then with this pollen, it's going to apply a mutation to one of your plants, and with this mutation, you can see all of these have the mutation on it. If I head back over here, I can actually trade in these mutated into this little machine right here. So if I go ahead and select one and I click give, it's going to fill this up slowly. I'm going to go ahead and just fill this up really fast. That way you can kind of see. There we go. So it's full now, and I have to wait 10 minutes for it to give me the honey. So it's going to give me the honey, which is going to give me 10 right now, at least in the testing server. Note that this could be different, but it is going to give me 10 honey. Then we can use this honey to go ahead and buy new items in the shop. So you can look, I want to trade in honey right here, and then you're going to see a bunch of these. Now, all of these are subject to change. None of these are going to be all one. It's only one for the private server, for the testing server. So just know that all of these will be different prices, but I'm going to go ahead and cop a couple of these, and I'm going to show you basically everything you can get inside of the bee egg, show you the flower seed pack, show you all of the new trees, everything that's new inside of this update. So let's go ahead and get into the next couple parts of this update. We have two pretty interesting trees that I want to show you real quickly. First, we have the hive fruit, which you can get from the shop over there, and we also have the nectarine. I don't know if I actually planted down the nectarine or not. Let me check. Oh yeah, here's the nectarine, and this is what the nectarine plant looks like. I have a lot of mutations on them, so I'm gonna just go ahead and clear that off. But this is what the nectarine plant looks like. So far, they're not insanely overpowered. Again, that is just in the testing server, so they could be more overpowered later on. So just keep that in mind. So just keep that in perspective. The next thing I want to show you is the new sunflower. So this is the sunflower right here, and this can actually be gotten the seed pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up one of these seed pack to show you guys is in the seed pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and open one of these up, and we have a bunch of different ones. A lot of these are still in development, so just keep that in mind. I did have to make this video a little bit earlier than I wanted to because I'm really busy tomorrow, so I am making this video when things are still, not fully finalized and polished. But again, we have the bee swarm thing down here. I forgot to mention that, but yeah, we can get this new sunflower, which is, I believe, pretty rare. You have to climb all the way to the top of it to grab flower. Then we also have the roses right here, the nectarines, and then the hive fruit. So these are all new trees. So far, I think the sunflower is pretty overpowered, so you can check that out for yourself. I believe it has a pretty high sell value. It only had like 2 mutations on it, and it sold for a lot. Let me go ahead and click this. So this has 2 mutations on it, the pollinated and the sunflower. I'm gonna see how much is this worth. This is actually worth 500,000. So yeah, that's pretty good, and they're not too hard to get. Now, the next thing I want to show you is all of the new pets that you can get from the bee egg. So I have every single one of them actually unlocked, and I'll show you every single. So we're gonna start out with the basic one, which is gonna be the basic bee. This is gonna be the basic bee. This is what it looks like, and what it does is it will go around and pollinate your. It basically does the same thing as the golden one and the petal one, but I'll show you individually what all of them do here in a second. So that is the very first one. And then we also have the bear bee. Now the bear bee is actually pretty interesting. This is what the bear bee looks like, but instead of pollinating your plants and giving you the pollinated mutation, it's actually giving you the honey glaze mutation. So it's a new mutation that's been added to the game called the honey glaze. And you can't get this anywhere else except from this specific. So this one's pretty good. It should help add mutations to sell for a little bit extra money. I don't know what the exact percentage is that it actually sells for that boosts, but it is a pretty nice pet overall. Let's go ahead and get into the next one. The next one is going to be this right here. This is a legendary petal bee. Every 15 minutes, it will fly around and pollinate fruit. It also has a 1.55 chance the flower type fruit stays your harvest. So that's pretty nice. The next one we have is going to be this golden bee, which is a mythical. Every 15 minutes, it will fly around and pollinate just like the other ones. And has a 7.9% chance a harvested fruit becomes a gold harvest. Rare crops will have a less chance to turn gold. So those are the mythicals, legendaries, commons. And now we're going to go into the divine, which is the rarest one and the hardest one to get. And that is going to be the queen bee. So every 15 minutes, a nearby fruit will get pollinated just like it. But it also has it where every 25 minutes, a randomly selected pet will refresh cooldown. All right. And this is what is so overpowered about the queen bee is it's going to literally, let's say this thing right here has 15 minutes left before it refreshes. If this thing activates, it could have a chance to literally just like that reset it. So stacked up on top of each other, you'll be able to reset each other's things. And overall, it will be a super overpowered combo. Now, again, some of these mutation times could change because this is the test server. So just keep that in mind. All right. The next thing I want to show you guys is going to be the new sprinklers that they've gone ahead and added to the game. So yes, that is right. They did add new sprinklers to the Grow a Garden update. And I want to show you how fast they grow. So I'm going to go over here and buy a I'll buy the new plant, and I'll showcase the new plant, and then I'll use the sprinklers on it to show you how long they last, if they're worth buying and all of that good stuff. I haven't actually even tested them yet, even though I have access to the testing server. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a couple. I didn't mean to do this. What's going on? All right, let me open this John up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy a hive seed and another honey sprinkler. That way I can show you exactly what they do. So I'm going to place down my hive seed right here. Here is my hive fruit seed, and then this is gonna take around 25 minutes to grow. So I'm going to go ahead and get my little sprinkler out, my honey sprinkler. Apparently these last only 1 minute. So hopefully the sprinkler glitch still works in the new up, but it doesn't look like it's doing very much. It also, I just realized, doesn't actually do anything to boost growth. So that actually was completely useless. Let me do it over here. I'm going to harvest all of these rose plants right here, and then I'm going to put down the sprinkler and see how fast it makes it grow. I just realized that that literally does nothing. So let me place a couple down right here, and we'll see how fast these grow back. So far nothing's grown back, so it's not insanely overpowered, but again, these are honey sprinklers. I don't know what exactly they do yet completely, but I know they are probably decent. Let's just see. Yeah, so far nothing's grown back, but they only last 1 minute. I'll come back to those in a second to see if they have fully grown and whatnot. Let's see quickly any new stuff that I haven't gone over in this video. I'll also go ahead and open up a bee crate for you guys to see what is inside of these. I'll go plop one down right here, and we're gonna just skip the wait time because I don't have time. Oh, bro, we have to Robux. Yeah, I'm not waiting 10 minutes. I don't care. All right, let's see what we get. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. Let's see. Looks like we got, let's look in our cosmetic to see what we just got. It looks like we got, I think we just got whatever this is. Again, we are in the test server, so there's a lot of stuff that isn't fully working yet. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? It's gone. It's literally just gone. It's straight up just gone. Okay.